Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to do another live today, but we're going to do it a little bit quicker because the title says how to get glowing skin or makeup in 10 minutes. So I'm going to show you. I'm not going to use foundation because I think that foundation kind of dulls your skin sometimes. I think it's great for certain occasions, but I think every day you definitely don't need a foundation. So I'm going to start with my concealer. Now this really is going to be a very naturally glowing lit from within look, but suitable for every day. So you're not going to look like you're stepping onto a red carpet or that you're doing like makeup online. You're really going to look like you just have naturally beautiful, glowing, healthy skin, which I love. I am oily and this look works for me. I could still wear it to work. I could still wear it around town and it doesn't look like I'm too shiny. Okay, so I'm going to start with my concealer. I hope I have everything around me too because I don't want to be reaching too much, but I was just too excited. I don't think I prepared enough. So I'm going to place my concealer in the areas that I know that I need just a little bit of help or maybe a little bit of coverage. I have a scar here. I'm going to add a little bit here too because I think that's a good kind of middle area. Oh, and I have a little blemish there, so I'm going to add it just on this side, okay? So a few dots. I don't need anything on my forehead. I've never really worn any coverage or foundation on my forehead for forever. So if you don't need coverage somewhere, don't cover it. That's my advice. And that's really real because if you're just putting foundation or concealer on an area that you don't even need the coverage on, you're just going to kind of distort your perception of what great skin is. And what great skin really is just looking natural. So you don't want to just continuously cover up great skin just to do it. Leave that skin there to breathe and to shine and to make the rest of your skin look amazing too. I love when people are like, wow, your skin looks so good. Are you even wearing foundation? I'm like, no, I'm not. That's what I like. That's what I think great skin should look like. No makeup. So I'm just taking my Sephora Collection number 57 Pro Airbrush Concealer Brush. That's what it looks like. Mine has lasted me 10 years. So that's why I always recommend it to people. If you are looking for a concealer brush or if you're looking for a blending brush for complexion, go out and get this brush, take care of it. They used to come with little covers on the top, so you could just clip a little cover on here and it was perfect to travel with. It was absolutely amazing. The old Sephora Collection brushes. I'm not sure if they're still made like that, but I highly recommend Sephora Collection. Absolutely. I worked at Sephora for almost 5 years. And then I worked for a bunch of other beauty brands. And yeah, recommend them out of them all. That's for sure. Okay, we're doing a great job. You can just make sure that you're all blended out. So this was just concealer. This was the Clinique Even Better Clinical Concealer. And my shade is CN20 Fair. I think it looks amazing. I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. Cover up all the little blemishes. Yeah, it looks great. Okay, now we're going to just take our Bobbi Brown brush. This is also one of my favorite brushes. I do highly recommend this brush as well because I've had it for equally as long and it still holds its shape. It's still amazing. It's never lost any bristles. This is the full coverage face brush from Bobbi Brown. It's pricey, but it's absolutely worth it. So now that I have my concealer on, which is my complexion, I'm going to take my bronzer. Cream bronzer would be best since we are doing a glowing foundation or glowing skin look. So we're gonna do that. Hi, Mom. Thank you so much for being here. That's my mom. We're doing glowing skin or glowing makeup today. Okay, this is gonna make people think that your skin looks amazing and that you're not wearing any makeup. So look at that. You can already see that sheen to my forehead and to my cheeks. I love that. Now, let's also talk about like face shapes. So I have an oblong face. And what that means is that my face is twice as long as it is wide. So since I have an oblong face, I don't need to contour because I have natural contours in my face. And when you have natural contours in your face, if you did contour, you would look a little bit like a skeleton, which is totally fine if you are interested in looking like a bit slimmer. But most of the time, if you have an oblong face, you don't need to slim your face because it's already quite narrow. So if I go like this, I can already have a defined cheekbone here. I already have a hollow temple here. So I'm not going to contour. I'm bronzing instead. And bronzing, that's just going to give you a better color. It's not going to give you any sort of definition. And that's what I really like. So I don't need definition in my face. I just need color. So I need to look like I've been in the sunlight. I need to look like I have a little bit more of a bronze skin tone instead of looking so one-dimensional or so just flat with no other colors for light to reflect off of my face. Okay? It's looking pretty good. I always like to go in just one more. Let's do one more layer. Now I go under my eye, and that's because I also have a hollow under eye. And what that means is, like, you can see my cheekbone, and then my eye is lower than my cheekbone is. So I want to kind of pull my eye up and out and make it look like my eye is kind of more out of my socket. So that way it doesn't look too sunken in. So I always put my blush and my bronzer under my eye. And it doesn't make you look like you have dark circles. It just kind of hides that shadow a little bit. All right, what do we think? I think that looks really good. My skin looks nice and shiny, but it doesn't look oily. I love that. Then I'm gonna take my cream blush. Any cream blush will work, or you can use your lipstick. Any color lipstick will also do. Okay, I'm gonna use my same brush. I'm going to start under my eye. And like I said, since I have that oblong face, if I were to put my blush just here, it would still bring your eye here to the center of my face, which is very narrow and very long. So it would just make my face look like this. And we don't want that. We want to add volume to my face because my face is thin. So I want to make my face look more oval, which just gives me that better, more aesthetically pleasing face. Not that you need to be aesthetically pleasing, but it's more appealing to the eye. And I always add my blush and bronzer on my eyelid and a little bit into my hairline. That gives you a natural look. So if the sun were to hit you, or if you were to go for a jog or a run and you were naturally flushed, you wouldn't just be symmetrically flushed here on the apples of your cheeks and that's it. You'd be flushed on your forehead, on your nose, on your chin. You would probably have some coloring on your eyelids. So that's the whole idea, is you want to look as natural as possible, like as if you are not wearing any makeup, as if the coloring of your skin happened completely natural. And that's the whole idea. That's what gives you that overall natural look, because no one's gonna know that you add blush to your eyelids. Who does that? I do that. I do that because it's the best. Okay, I'm just gonna take a look in the mirror one more time, make sure. You can always add more blush if you like. I love a lot of blush. And then my other secret tip is take your concealer brush and just go underneath where your blush and your bronzer kind of meet the rest of your skin that's not colored, like that, and just blend it out. Blend out that little bottom part. That's going to give you a really natural, seamless finish. Yep, I like that. Okay, looks great, looks very good. We're at 9 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna show you now. This is a highlighting stick. So when you put this on your skin, it gives you the illusion of like a sheen, of shininess, of illumination, radiance. That's the word I was looking for, radiance. So it gives you the illusion of radiance, okay? So it'll bring dimension to the skin. And what I mean about dimension is not like a multiverse of dimensions. What I mean is your skin looks 3D. It doesn't look flat. If you were to just put just foundation or concealer on your face with nothing else, or maybe a powder, a matte powder, you would have no dimension to your face. Your face would look flat. So you don't want a flat face, you want a dimensional face. You want to glisten in the sunlight. You want to make sure that when you move your head, there are ways that the sun is going to hit you, that your skin is going to pop and be like, wow, your skin looks amazing. All right, so I'm gonna take my little shine stick. All right, I'm gonna put it on. I like to put it on the top of my cheekbones, but I really like to put it here in the center of my face. Oh, you see that? Look at that. And then I can just take and blend it in with my brush. You can use your fingertips. I just never use my fingers for anything because it's just embedded in my brain. You can even take it and put a little bit under your eyebrow. I like this, especially if you have hooded eyes, because it kind of brings out that brow bone there. That looks very nice. And there are a million of these shine sticks, an absolute million of them. I just look for ones that don't have color to them. Like if you see, it really is just almost less than champagne color. It's really just sheen. It has no color to it. Some of them have like a pinky color to them. Some of them have a gold color to them. If you have a deeper skin tone, that still looks really beautiful. But the thing about something like this is it doesn't add color. It just adds sheen. That's the best. That's amazing. Okay, so it's been 11 minutes. I said we would get this in 10 minutes. We kind of did, but if you can see, you can absolutely leave it like this. I'm going to do my eyebrows and pop on some mascara, but that's the gist of it. That is the easiest way, and it takes no time at all. I mean, if you're doing this at home, you can perfect this in 5 minutes. It's just easy. I recommend using cream products because this is the type of look that you're gonna get. It doesn't look too much. It doesn't look like you tried hard or that you're doing any tricks. It just looks like natural, beautiful, glowing skin. So that is what I recommend. If you're using powder products, you might not get the same effect. You could get something similar, but it would still be powdery. So think about that, you know, next time you're trying out something new. And like I said, again, if you want to use lipsticks or other cream products that you have, you can absolutely do that. You can do whatever works for you. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. But I hope this helped kind of give you a little taste of how to get really gorgeous glowing skin. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment once this goes live. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. It was wonderful. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.